Hey YouTube, coming at you with my first Mountain Cup team. I'm already liking this league. The meta is wide. I saw a lot of Pokemon, but what I saw the most, I really thought Escav would be the most. But what I actually saw was FROSLASS the most, and that makes sense because FROSLASS is a good answer to Escav and a decent response to Diggersby. So, to hunt Escavs and FROSLASS, I used Shadow MAWILE with Fire FANG. Fire is going to have a lot of play in this cup because it'll do super effective against all the steals and ice. Yeah, and ice. So it is a great sneaky Pokemon to use. Now, you're going to get destroyed by two things. The Mud Boys and Diggersby. So I used my own Mud Boy in the back with Whiscash. And Diggersby, I used a Flyer because the Earthquake, they can't throw Earthquake, and they can't throw, like, the Mud Shots are resistant to, right? So they can only throw a Fire, non-stab Fire Punch. So I thought Gliscor works there. Teams has up and downs. Again, the problem with using this backline is FROSLASS is going to really hurt Gliscor and do still pretty well against Whiscash, right? So in this matchup here, hitting for neutral, I am just going to ramp up here. And this is sort of like the power that you're going to see of MAWILE here. Like the Fire Fang is hitting neutral here. I have to shield because an Earthquake would one-shot for sure. And they come in with their own Gliscor, and like I'm already ramped up. And look at these Fire Fangs chunking. Like we're both shadows, so that's helping. But I am just Power Punch is resisted. But look at these Fire Fangs just chunk. If this is an Earthquake, it's gonna take me out. And I had 2 times ramp, so am I gonna shield? Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna shield because I'm 2 times ramped up now. And now just like if this comes back in, they're gonna probably have to shield this because I'm 2 times ramp plus Power Punch. This will probably take them out, so I expect to shield. And they got to throw, but look at how much damage this is doing. So MAWILE is just going to town here. Icicle Spear, probably enough to take me out because you are very glossy. And this is where Perfect come in here. I'm just going to chip because what I expect them, they may not shield this, but then I have a nice answer in the back here. I'm going to try and catch. Yep. Because everything is resisted. I'm a Flyer and I'm a ground. So this is also one of the best answers to Escav. Because you are, the Wing Attack hits for neutral, Drill Runs are resisted, Mega Horn is resisted. There's really nothing they can do here. So if I wanted to, I probably could have just farmed down. I probably should have farmed down, but it doesn't matter. I have 2 moves here, so I'm going to take out here and go back to back right on to the Walrein here. The only issue is I'm lucky I got a boost here because if they did farm me down. Actually, I don't think an Earthquake would have even taken my Whiscash. My Whiscash is way too healthy. Escav lead, right? Beautiful. Love to see it. They come in with the Make Our Go, and this is just looking pretty hard counter. I threw it right away because I was like, I don't want them to throw a Rock Tomb and like lower my attack. So let's just see how much this does. Almost takes it out. Not quite. So now I kind of wish I did have more farm. They end up overheating me, which I guess is the right move. Like Rock Tomb is going to do way less than that. And they know the Escav is going to come in here anyway. So, and I'm really liking Whiscash. And you're going to see, like, look at these Mud Bombs. So 2 is basically going to take this out. So they have to throw here. So Mud Bomb is a nice kind of sneaky play in this meta. You have Blizzard for a few things. As a Camel Rump, I can't get out yet. But now this is okay. I'm going to shield and Wing Attack plus Night Slash combo should be enough to take this out. They go for a second overheat, so it's just straight nukes here, which is fine. I had alignment with this one, so there wasn't this not too difficult this match here. And I think they know when they leave. So pros of this team, like MAWILE is great for your fire, for your things that are weak to fire, which is a lot of stuff, a lot of steel, a lot of ice, a lot of grass. Terrible against Diggersby, so you need to get out here. I came in here as a safe swap, and this is the problem when you get hit here. So the good news is, like, you can get a Night Slash off. Problem is, one is not going to take it out. So they are not only going to be able to farm up, throwing around CMP, so smart on them. They're going to farm up, take me out, and basically have a Shadow Ball for my MAWILE. And MAWILE's useless against Diggersby, so essentially I just need to sacrifice this. I'm going to come in here, I'll take the Shadow Ball, they're going to get one off. It doesn't matter, I just need to sacrifice, hope that Whiscash with 2 shields can sweep, which is going to be very difficult to do. I'm still switch locked, so I'm trying to. I do end up catching a fire punch here, which is nice. But now it's what is in the back, and it's a marsh top. So I actually missed time. Like I don't know. So obviously, those of you who've been on this channel long enough know that I do not know the counts. But like I could have easily. You're gonna see here. I have to burn 2 shields when I could have forced them to burn. I went up to like almost 2 mud bombs. Coming up here, and then I get another, and so yeah, anyways, I lose this matchup. It's tough loss. So the problem with this team is how easy you can just get destroyed as a safe swap. So there's no safe swap with this team, and that is a huge problem. In my couple losses that I had here was essentially like I lose lead into Diggersby, and then if you come in with Glizzcore, you could potentially just get super hard punished by FROSLASS, or if you come in with Whiscash, you can get super hard punished by like a grass type Pokemon, whether it be Abomasnow. I saw someone run double Razor Leafers with Torterra there, whatever that second evolution is there. Although this team is balanced, I almost get to the Blizzard. I almost got to the Blizzard. That's close. Although this team is balanced, it's tricky if you lose lead hard. If you win lead, it's great because the back two cover each other so well. They come in Whiscash. This was definitely a mistake. I can't. What was my thought process here? Besides being nervous, the problem is like what I was worried about is Blizzard, because you're half flying, half ground. Blizzard does double super effective, so I was worried that I would lose the bait game. Because if I lost the bait game, then I would have been in huge trouble if they baited a mud bomb once or twice and then landed a Blizzard, take me out, and then I wouldn't have alignment. And I'm guessing they have a second answer in the back here. They end up taking the 1 shield. Now I was like farm down. I don't know if that's a Blizzard. I wasn't counting, obviously. So just shielded up, just a mud bomb. So that's unfortunate. But like Glizzcore is an answer to Escav, right? So Escav's not going to come in because I have nothing to throw, and out comes a Diggersby, which is great. And this is where I just start spamming here because I just get an Earthquake. As I was supposed to say, MAWILE is going to absolutely destroy Escav. I think what they probably should have done here is come in Escav and just sacrifice it. Hope I burn some energy, and just then come in Diggersby, because I don't really have any matchup with Diggersby on my MAWILE. But now this is able to take it out, and as you're going to see, when I do take this out, they're going 1 shielded Escav, which you're going to see against MAWILE is a very, very bad idea. I know what they're thinking. I'm half steel. Maybe they can counter and drill run. Nope, not when you're double weak to fire. And holy smokes, look at that thing chunk. Empoleon here. Empoleon, I'm going to stay. Because these Fire Fangs are adding up. This Power Punch will boost me. So basically all I need to do is shield once and farm down. Right? Keep switch. So that's fine. Out comes another Hydro. That's fine. I'm going to shield and farm here. So I get the full farm down. Out comes their own MAWILE, so that's great. I can just go Power Punch. Do good chip damage. I'm already boosted up once. They end up shielding, which I don't know if they need to do that. But now I have my Mud Boy on theirs, and it is a Frostlass. And I come in blind, which is dumb, because now I'm going to lose CMP. Maybe what I should have done is, because now I just lost this. So what I should have done is, I should have thrown a Mud Bomb and then tried to catch an Avalanche or a Shadow Ball. Either or, like, you gotta basically sacrifice Glizzcore here. But if I could have like chipped it and then caught, that would have dumped their energy, and then I would have out spammed them to these Mud Bombs here. Because now they're gonna land an Avalanche here and do like a ton of chip damage on me. So that was my mistake. That was basically how I lost this match. So you can't just come in straight blind to something that's super effective against you. So yeah, day 1 is a ton of Diggersby, but a ton of Frostlass. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this was my second team. because my first team I went 9-1 with, and I'm like, this team is really strong and I want to run with it. Unfortunately, my first team does also have FROSLASS on it as a safe swap, because I think FROSLASS in this meta is the best safe swap. So FROSLASS was on my team number 1, which I went 9-1 with. I'm saving it because I want to run with it on Go Battle Day weekend a bunch, because it's a really good team for this meta. And just full farm down here, which is great. Plus I got like other things I want to showcase here. So they come in Sandshrew, which is rough, but I have an Earthquake, so that's at least going to grab some back. Yeah, what was the third one? Why I'm liking it is, so I did 9-1 to start. I did this for 2 sets, which I went 6-4. Like, it wasn't amazing. The problem being, like, MAWILE is great. Each individual component is fine. Together, like, again, just like the issues with FROSLASS as a safe swap is rough for this team. So, and because it's everywhere today, right? So maybe you want to do like a second answer to FROSLASS in the back here. It would be my suggestion if you want to run a similar team with MAWILE in the lead here. But then you got to watch Diggersby too. So you need to try and combo something that could beat with Diggersby and this. And I grabbed the last shield, and this is why this Pokemon is great. I can take an Earthquake, no problem from a Diggersby here. And now I am just going to outpace to this Blizzard, which will one-shot. Actually, it's just like couple HP short, actually, of one-shotting. But that is fine. But this meta is so big. Like, I saw double Razor Leafers and a Bombsnow and Torterra. I saw... actually, let me just open up pvpoke here, because I can give you the 101 of what I saw if you want to play this meta. What I saw a lot of today. So, yeah, Escav, Diggersby. I saw a few Whiscash. I saw one Lucario. So even though Lucario's ranked number 4, did not see that. Saw Gliscor a couple times. Shadow Marsh Top, I actually saw like 3 or 4 times. It is very, very good. The shadow bonus is strong. Like Mud Shot, Mud Bomb for good steel coverage. Surf as well for like Diggersby and stuff like that. Really strong. I don't think I have a shadow one, but if I did, I think it's one worth building around. Ferrothorn, I saw like once or twice. Again, Abomasnow, Torterra, yep. Walrein, I saw Walrein as like a few times. Lapras, I saw like a couple times. One being on my first team, which I'm there's 2 of my Pokemon, Lapras and FROSLASS. So there's one more. Won't give it away yet. Quagsire, I saw a couple. You know what? I also did see a couple of not Registeel, Regirock. I saw a few Regirocks. FROSLASS were everywhere. No Cordilli, no Donphan, no Berserker. Berserker's on my 3rd team. I'm using it on my 3rd team because, again, I saw FROSLASS everywhere, and with the Shadow Claw Foul Play, it's such a great answer to FROSLASS. So I'm using that on my 3rd team as like a back line to take care of that. Stunfisk, no, I saw like 1. Empoleon, 1 or 2. A9, like 1 or 2. So for the most part, no, Piloson, no. And then we're getting into like 50 plus and not a lot. Well, MAWILE, yeah, I saw a couple of those. But that is basically it. So the meta is, now that I'm already down to like 77, 78, and none of these Pokemon are coming up here. So Pro, there are like 20 some odd Pokemon you can use. The con is there's about only 20 Pokemon you can use, which is more than you can use with like other metas, right? And there are a bunch of different combos you can use. So I think that there is different teams that you can build with this. And I think it will be fun for a bit. So I'm going to grind a bit more. And we will see how it goes. I've got, like I said, I think I'm going to probably post my 3rd team this afternoon. So check back at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to post my 3rd team then. And then I'll do another one tomorrow morning, Friday. And then this weekend is Go Battle Day. So I'm going to grind with that one that I will showcase on Monday. Saturday and Sunday, I've already got a couple more because Ultra League is on as well. So I've already got Ultra League videos that I shot. One that I built up a Steelix, and one that I have a really good Scrafty Cresselia core, like really strong in the Ultra League. So check those out on the weekend, and then we'll loop back with Mountain Cup on Monday, a few for towards the end of the week. That's it. Let me know in the comments below if you ran anything that you think is good that I should maybe try out. And I appreciate the comments and thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one.